Yes, so hi everyone, it's Janet again from Wimbledon, Southwest London. I've already told you that I've worked in the public and private sector, and I talk about so many different social issues, fitness, just basically social issues, cost of living, anything. So do view, subscribe, like as much as you can. I know I don't have so many subscribers, but when I have something to say, I always say it. And I'm sorry about the shades. I'm very lucky that it's nearly winter. It's still the fall or the autumn in London. And I'm sorry about my nail polish. I haven't had the time to change it. And we've just got a little bit of sunshine, and I've just been out and I'm back, and I just thought I better talk quickly. Usually in the winter, for the snow and the rain, I always like to wear my sunshade even in the winter as well, but I wear a lighter one. And I didn't realize this was what they call a night shade for people who are driving at night and all that. And I didn't realize until I bought it, and I just thought I'm still gonna get it anyway. I don't know. A lot of people would think that I wanted to talk about smartwatches and iWatch and things like that, but do you know what? A lot of people will actually think that basically, why is she talking about this? There are things going on with Ukraine and Hamas. I don't really want to talk about Hamas and things, and the reason why I don't want to talk about them is because I don't feel I'm qualified, and this stuff had been going on before I was born. I don't know whether a two-state stuff will be suitable for them and so on. So that's the discussion for another time. So I can only pray that things work out for them, but I can't, I really feel that a people need to have not just a town, a civilization where they have like facilities, post office, hospitals, clinics, schools, and so on, the cinema, and just things that have a life. And even if it means building a great wall between them. So I'm just not ready to talk about things like that because I don't really feel that we all are qualified to judge on these matters. I mean, the Jews are the only people who don't have their own country. But at the same time, I still think that the civilians of the Palestinians should be treated with respect. So I'm hoping and praying for both civilians. So basically, that's why I don't really want to do a video on it because I just think that that would be just too patronizing. Okay, so I'm gonna do something very quickly. Usually I'll hold my phone, but I just thought I'd sit down and do this. I'm not in the park or anything. And I just thought that I'm gonna talk about the smartwatches. Why do we have them? I am still going to talk also about the different type of diets and fasting and Ozempic, the pills you can take to say why don't do diets or slimming pills and things like that. I'll definitely talk about that. Okay. So this is me. I'm Janet MCG from Wimbledon, Southwest London, and I'm here to talk about why why do we need smartwatches? Well, you may get a message from your phone, and when you get a message from your phone, if your phone is that in your bag, your watch may, because they're synced together. In the last 4 years, I've had two smartwatches. Eventually, it tried to upgrades its software by itself, and it wouldn't upgrade, and I even took it to the network people to look at it, somebody who was even an expert, and they couldn't do anything because it's so old, they can't upgrade. And I just thought, F this, I'm not even gonna buy a Fitbit watch because my insurance people wanted me to have a Fitbit in case I'll get a discount for the gym. And now I've decided I really want to do the gym in the morning. I don't want to be in the gym in the morning. I've decided basically I may not go back to the gym immediately. There are rumors there's going to be another lockdown and that there's another kind of flu coming. And I just realized that, you know what? I have my weights. I'm going to just keep doing my weights here and continue doing my steps. And I like to do my exercise in the morning anyway. I don't want to do what I used to do in the past, coming back from work and doing that. So I'll talk about that another time. So yeah, so that's the three. And I just thought, I'm not gonna do that. I know on Amazon there's what they call ladies smart walk, and it's got Alexa. I may try something like that because I can get it for 40 and 50 quick. So I may buy some. I've got things I will need to do with my money in January. So I may buy it from February. I'm not in a hurry. So the reason why I'm doing this video now is that I really want to tell everybody what happened to us having just our normal old-fashioned jewelry. I've started to wear most of my jewelry again, and I found that I decided to start wearing all these old-fashioned watches, all these watches. Even if the battery is not working, this watch basically is for jewelry purposes. And when I have another sports watch, then I'll put it here. And if I want to tell the time, I'll just look at my watch, or I ask Alexa the time, okay? And then my right hand will just have bangles or bracelets, or silver and gold watches would now be for my right hand, okay? And maybe, some other thing for the left hand as well. And I just thought that I can't really remember when I wore a normal watch. And I know, I'm sorry that I've got some rings on my home. I just decided I don't want to put any ring. I want my right hand to be clear. So some of my rings, don't wait for a man to get you a ring. I've had some rings that I've had for a very long time. I started to wear my rings now and all that. And I just think that life is really difficult enough, and life is really, really hard enough now. Go pick out your old jewelry, even some jewelry that you haven't used in a long time. Bring them out and just adorn yourself and wear your jewelry and all that. Okay, in a long time ago, early millennium to the 90s, we used to wear beads, and I've brought out my beads again. See, I brought out my beads again. I brought out my old watch, and that's that. Let's start wearing old-fashioned jewelry all over again. A nice big watch. It doesn't always have to be a smartwatch or a Fitbit watch. I decided to do that. If you still want to wear it, that's fine. You can put your smartwatch or your Fitbit on a different hand, okay? But you can say, oh, I don't want to keep changing the battery of my gold and silver watch. That's fine. My gold and silver watches now are there now as a jewelry. Now people say, why she wearing watch when she's not? That's not the point. The thing is that my gold and silver watch is a lovely jewelry. You can put that on your right hand if you want, and then you can wear your normal, if you still want to wear smartwatch or another bigger type of watch. Even if you don't, it can be, you know what? It can be some kind of jewelry. Everybody has a phone now. So the time is on the phone. And I just thought, why am I doing this? In 4 years, I've had 2 watches that hasn't won. And I do feel that Apple is trying to scam off. The only thing is that basically I will still get their phone. Maybe one day I'll get iPhone 15 if I come in installments, or unless I get a special deal for the watch. And I'm not feeling bad, because I don't think I finished paying it off anyway. I don't think I really finished paying off the watch anyway. I'm not going to get Fitbit as well. I have my Pacer in my phone that counts my steps, in terms of your heart rhythm or blah, 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 in all honesty, your smartwatch, you can get an ordinary smartwatch on Amazon. They call it ladies smartwatch. Even Fitbit is like 100 and something. iWatch is like 300 and something. Why? Look, I can buy an iPhone and an iPad. I'm not going to buy another iPad. I have an iPad 9 that I let my nephew use when he visits me. He uses it for all his YouTube trains stuff and things like that. And I have an iPad Air. That's like for me, my personal stuff. Sometimes I watch TV on it. Sometimes I use it for official things, and not even though it's my private one. If I want to, do some stuff. I don't need a laptop. I can't remember what I did with my laptop. And that's it. iPhone, iPad, and that's it. I'm not going to upgrade because I've got the iPad Air, so I'm not going to bother upgrading it. What I need to do one day in future, I would upgrade my phone, because my phone, I can only use my iPods and have it on speaker. I can't do anything else. And I just think that I don't feel that I need to do that. You know what happened? What happened to us, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, it's like in a hurry today, so I didn't get my silver and gold watch. So the battery has gone. I'm not going to bother putting the battery. I would just say, oh, it's just for jewelry purposes. I would have my gold and my silver watch, and I'll do that. We have to start being a little more like the Asians. I'm not saying Far Eastern Asians, the South Asians. India, Goa, Bangladesh. You see how they adorn their gold and things like that. One day I went somewhere and I had like an old gold bangles. People were just asking me about it. I said, I've had it for a while, and that's that. So I went to knock out. I've turned out this my ordinary Omega watch I've had before a long time ago. The battery has gone, and I just thought I'm not gonna bother replacing. But I just thought I'm gonna wear something like this just for the sake of jewelry matters and things like that. I just thought, why not? Why don't I do this? A long time ago, I used to do that. At that time, I had my phone, but I didn't have an iWatch. But now I just decided I'm not gonna keep constantly changing the battery. I'm not gonna do that. I know that it's a bit fun. Soon maybe I'll get like another smartwatch, and then this will go temporary, and then I'll have my gold and silver watch somewhere else. Or the smartwatch would be, I don't know, maybe still on my wrist or something. Some people do that. Sometimes people put 2 watches. It's just ridiculous. When you're going somewhere official, it's just like you're having some plastic thing on your hand. Let's go back to getting a nice jewelry and all that. So there are things that are called, okay, I'm not being sponsored for this video. There are things that are called smart ladies smartwatch. I really feel sorry about it. I'm coming out of a fast. I ate yesterday and I'm doing an alternate day fast, so I haven't eaten today. And I'm not gonna eat until tomorrow. So there you go. And the day before yesterday, when I wasn't eating, I was on a dry fast and it was really horrible. Yesterday I ate. So today that I'm not eating, I just said I'm not doing the dry again. I'm gonna have water, herbal tea, put ACV in my water and so on. So just let's just think about it. Now that things are so difficult, you think dig out all those old jewelry, even those jewelry that you haven't used in a very long time or one you've never used before, and you have this special friend or this special sister and there's no money, take that jewelry and give it to that special friend. Okay, adorn yourself. Life is really difficult. I heard that things are gonna get worse, that there's another kind of flu coming in, and there may even be another that's why my advisors have asked me if I want to do a remote job, and I just said okay, I'll see about it, because I'm trying to finish up a career break and get back into the office next year, and I just thought, God, I really want, because I live in London anyway, so I don't mind doing something just 15 minutes, 30 minutes away. So just do things like that. I know the Christmas is coming and people are feeling, I've only feeling nervous. I've only got my neighbor, when I got a bonus, I've only got my nephew something. He doesn't always ask for much. He loves all these London buses. I got him a London bus and a little pebble gun. That's for Christmas. The bus is for his birthday. First week of December, that's it. Actually, I was going to do cards this year, and I've just sort of like, changed my mind. I may just say Merry Christmas to everyone. Then maybe from next year, I may get back to doing cards. I'm really so lazy that I don't really want to go to the supermarket and buy a cheap card and start going through my different neighbors. So what I do is that I go to a digital company, I take a photo, and then use their graphics together. And it's, even though it costs me more, but at least I know it will get to there. I know that is weird. Why on earth will you not just walk to your neighbor's house? Because I don't really write out cheap cards, okay? To tell you that I could do that. But I just want to do, sometimes I would do that, but I want to do something different. I want to take a photo of the landscape near my home, and then the neighbors will say, oh, I know this tree, I know that this and that. And but I don't do that. Or yeah, but the way I feel, why not? I mean, if I'm not going to buy presents, then I might as well buy it and so on. And so sorry, I'm just kind of like wearing just a little beret or something like that. I didn't feel like wearing my wig. I'm not against wig or anything, but we're coming into winter. I'm not physically in an office or anything. So I just thought, oh, well, I might as well just wear a hat. I mean, I could wear a wig. I mean, I've seen this wig that's got locks in Amazon. I would like to wear it. So at the end of the day, I'm just telling everybody, have good cheer. Do you understand that? Just get out there and put a smile on your face and just dig out. Just dig out. This is so old. Dig out your old jewelry, all the stuff, and just adorn yourself. Just adorn yourself. It's really not bad. This is what it is. There was a time these two beads were only, the watch and the beads stay on the left hand. This was basically what we did in the 90s. That was what we did. And I'm just, was it the early millennium? Okay. This is what I'm doing. And that's that. Okay. And now I'm looking for my right hand gold and silver watches or any bangles or bracelets. That's what I will do. So basically, I just want to tell people, do you really need this smartwatch? It's a scam. It's a scam. You have your iPhone, you have your iPad. You don't need the iWatch. And I know people can go in and just click and pay for things. Well, sometimes my watch doesn't always work in paying for things. I've just been out today, and everything I did, I used my phone to pay for it, because my debit card is digitally copied into my phone. So I really don't see, why I should do this. The only thing I can do is that when I get another phone, I always keep a spare phone. I just stop thinking, oh, I don't know what I'll do with this. I don't know what I'll do without this. Why you always doing that? I mean, it just doesn't make sense, does it? It really doesn't make sense at all. I remember going to the gym in the past with my normal watch, and I only had my phone with me. You don't always have to have that watch. Unless you, okay, not Fitbit, to tell you the truth, that's expensive. You can still get an ordinary thing counting your steps if you want. I don't know how you're going to do that. But when you're in one place on the treadmill, it's not going to count anyway. It's really not going to count. It's not going to count it, So I can understand maybe the watch may need to count your heart rate, your calories, and so on, and then your insurance company goes and tag that. Okay, then you can just go to another insurance company, or they can be able to tag the one on your phone anyway. It's, it's ridiculous. You may not be going for a walk that day. I suppose they can see whether you've gone into the gym or something like that. Because one of my insurance company was gonna do it, and I was gonna just change my stuff. I may not know want something higher because I now want to do my exercise now in my home technically for now. So when you really think about it, when you really, really think about it, your iPhone, your iPad, but you don't need the iWatch. You don't even need Fitbit, 100 and something. I just checked it on Amazon. But an ordinary lady's smart watch is 40, 50 quid. Okay, that's probably still a lot for a lot of people, but it's a lot side better than 300 and something. If you still want to not count, your phone already counts your steps. Maybe, I don't know, have a little small bag or leggings that put your phone, in the pocket or something like that. Or have a little tiny bag that puts your phone, I don't know. But now I don't have that type of problem anymore because I'm not really thinking much about the gym. I was going to rejoin the gym, and I just, I got my weights, I've got my bicycle, and maybe I should just get a barbell for myself. I don't know. So there's really no need for that. Okay, so I hope that this is sort of like giving you some kind of an insight to what you should buy digitally or what you shouldn't buy. And I know, oh, okay, only £50 is but it's true. I may be trying to pay my bills. I may finish paying my bills, and I may buy certain things. I bought a bag and I bought some sandals and an air conditioner, which I can buy my sandals in the winter time because it's cheaper. So let's not lie. There is a cost of living stuff, but some of us still go on Amazon to buy stuff. And that's what we do. So you can just go and get the smartwatch. There is no need having the iWatch. There really is no need.